All right, welcome back to the Stressed Accountant YouTube channel. I am Dawn Goldberg. I am a CPA and I am the author of The Smarter Accountant. So in episode number 9, I answered the question, if I'm so smart, why is my life so unbalanced and my time management such an issue? This is a question that gets so often from accountants. And I shared Lisa's story. In episode 10, I answered the question, what does my brain have to do with time management? And the answer is everything. Your brain has everything to do with time management. Nobody is teaching this to accountants. And in this third episode in the series on time management, I'm going to discuss how it's possible to have a more balanced life and to better manage your time. Now, the tool that I teach my clients is called the model. The model shows you that the reason why your current situation is one of an unbalanced life is that you're not making decisions with the higher prefrontal cortex part of your brain. You're not using the power of what I like to call the supervising mother or father part of your brain to manage the lower brain, which I refer to as the toddler. You're letting your unmanaged mind, the toddler, dictate what you do and don't do, which wastes a lot of time and energy in the process. So, to be a smarter accountant, you have to understand that the time of year, the date on the calendar, the looming deadline, and the amount of work you have are all neutral circumstances. They don't mean anything until your brain makes them mean something. Now, unfortunately, most accountants have so many unhelpful thoughts when it comes to their workload or the time of year and so many other aspects of what has to get done and how much time that we have to get it done. But the worst part is that you've got plenty of other accountants who will agree with you. But thankfully, as a smarter accountant, you can master time management because you will understand that managing your brain, managing your mind has to come first. The only reason that you have an unbalanced life and that your time management is an issue is because of your unmanaged brain. So in order to explain how the model shows you why you have issues with time management, I'm going to share what a typical model looks like for an unmanaged accountant. I'm going to bring my board over and I'm going to show you. I'm going to bring camera down a little bit. Okay. Bring this down just a little bit and tilt my camera. Okay, here we go. Now, this is the model for an unmanaged accountant. This is what the model looks like. So we have a circumstance, a to-do list. Every accountant can relate to having a to-do list. So for example, this accountant had dropped kids off at school. They had a meeting, conference call, lunch with client, tax training. They had to review sales tax return. They had to pick up dinner and they had their son's game. That's the circumstance. That's what was on their to-do list. And the thought was, I don't know how I can manage this to-do list. Now, I'm sure that you can relate to this, where you've got so many things on your to-do list and your thought just automatically is, I have no idea how I'm going to manage this to-do list. Now, when they have that thought, their feeling that they feel after thinking that thought is overwhelmed. Most accountants feel stressed and overwhelmed. Maybe you can relate to this. Now, when they feel overwhelmed, what actions do they take? Actions, inactions, and reactions, okay? So complain about the to-do list, tell myself there's no way I can get everything done, worry about being distracted at lunch with the client, procrastinate, consider missing son's game, don't prioritize, and don't get organized. These are all the actions that they would take when they felt overwhelmed. And what would be the result? I don't manage the to-do list. Okay, so that is the model of an unmanaged accountant brain. The key here is that it wasn't the to-do list that was the problem. It was the thought, I don't know how I can manage this to-do list. That is what created the feeling of overwhelm. And that feeling of overwhelm is never going to drive the actions that are necessary to get things done, to better manage your time, or to have any semblance of balance. So when I work with my coaching clients on better time management in the Smarter Accountant Time Management Program, it always comes down to what they're thinking and feeling. Never has to do with the circumstance. But here's the key. Time is never the issue when it comes to time management. Your brain is the issue. And the model always shows you the problem as well as the solution. So becoming a smarter accountant helps you to create more time by getting more done in less time, by stop procrastinating and getting more control over your time and having more time for those things and the people that you love. The smarter accountant understands how to manage their brain and how to manage their time to create a balanced life. So in the next video, I'm going to explain the simple way to have more balance and better time management. Now, if you're interested in figuring out how to better manage your time, you might want to schedule a free 30-minute call with me, and we can discuss everything that you have issues with time management. It really is one of my superpowers. The solution to having more balance and better time management is simpler than you think, and I can show you how. So just go below in the description of this video, and I will share the link to book a free 30-minute call with me. Don't forget, you want to check out the other free resources that I have below, but time is not the problem. Time is never the problem. Your brain is. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.